Hi, this is Graham Jeacocke. I want to provide two arguments why atheists are not going about criticising Christianity correctly. The first is through the film American Werewolf in London, and secondly, an example of law. Not a real life example, but what law, an example of what happens. Now, basically, what happens in Christianity is this. The apostles of Jesus followed Jesus, right? They witnessed him. Now, after Jesus rose from the dead, Jesus appeared to them, and the apostles were witnesses of this event. Now, please note, they are to be witnesses of the event. They're not trying to explain the event or understand it. They are just mere observers. And this is what I wanted to bring in the American Werewolf in London for. Kessler, the character, who was attacked by a werewolf, right, was in hospital getting better, and the doctor was treating him. Now, the people where this attack took place was in East Proctor. Now, the village had said that it was a deranged man who did the damage. Now, Kessler said, no, it was a beast of some sort, a wolf. But this comment from Kessler grabs your attention. Why are you so quick to disbelieve me? And he went on to say, have you been to the slaughtered inn? Have you talked to anybody? And the doctor replied, no. Notice the doctor did not say, Kessler, you have to provide the proof. You have to provide the proof of that wolf. You see, an attack is a one-off event. It doesn't repeat itself, like lightning in Back to the Future. Lightning happened twice. You didn't know it was going to happen. The first one, when he's trying to get back in time, from 1955, I think, and the one in Back to the Future Part 2 at the end, when the lightning takes him back to the Wild West. Now, the atheist has to look at the evidence. It has nothing to do with the domain of Christians. They are to give over the testimonies. They have to repeat the testimonies in every generation. That is a demonstration itself of the strength of the argument. If you believe something strongly, you pass information on. That's why people with COVID, knowledge, all the doctors and nurses who treat you, they constantly give out messages warning you. Now, this example from law, right? If a person witnessed a murder scene, right? But please note, they do not have to have witnessed the act. Are you demanding that witness to provide proof of who committed the act? Or have you to look at the evidence of the witness and say that never happened by analysing it, by criticising it? You don't say to the person who witnessed it, prove to me. They've already proven to you by handing over their testimony. You, like the lawyers in a court of law, have to research. You have to look into it. You can't be lazy. And this is what, as I said, the apostles did. The apostles witnessed Jesus being alive. They didn't need to know the meaning of why they saw Jesus alive. They didn't even need to understand it, and they didn't. All they were to say is, we witnessed Jesus alive. That was their job. The fact that the Gospels try to explain it is irrelevant. That is their right to say. That is what their conclusions have come up with. Now, the job of you, the one who's trying to make sense of all this evidence, you have to do what the doctor in the American Werewolf in London did. You have to go to East Proctor. Now, what is the equivalent of East Proctor in Christianity? Well, the closest we have is history. You have to look at history. And we have, for the atheists, we have Ehrman. And for the Christians, we have N.T. Wright, among others. So, your job is to disprove they never witnessed it. You have to be that judge in the law. I mean, you're good at judging Christians' behaviour. Well, the role of a judge is to look and reason. But you're failing to do that because you're trying to place the burden that is quite unjustifiable onto the Christian. So, I give you good luck in your voyage of discovery. I mean, you don't have to go into space. You can stay in this atmosphere. Anyway, good luck and enjoy your day.